Assalamu alaikum. How are you all? This is Rizwana Mukhtar, lecturer, Department of Physics, Milestone College. I hope you all are well and having a quality time with your parents. As in this pandemic situation, we are not able to conduct our regular class, so I am here to take an online revision class. In today's class, I am going to discuss about few comprehensive questions and at last I will solve a creative question. Let's start our today's topic. Our first comprehensive question is, water wave is a transverse wave. You know that the wave which moves perpendicularly to the direction of motion of particles is called transverse wave. If you saw the diagram of a water wave, it looks like this. Here you can see that this is the direction of water wave, and you know that the wave transmitting particles of water wave is moves up and down. So here 90-degree angle created. That means the direction of motion of the water wave is perpendicular to the direction of the motion of the particles. So we can say that water wave is a transverse wave. Our next question is, show the relation between frequency and time period. You know that the number of complete vibration in 1 second is called frequency, which is denoted by small f, and the time required for a complete vibration is called time period, which is denoted by capital T. Now we can say that in t second, the number of complete vibration is 1. So that in 1 second, number of complete vibration is 1 by t. And from the definition, you know that the number of complete vibration in 1 second is called frequency. So we can write that f equals to 1 by t. And this is the relation between frequency and time period. Question number 3. Why the voice of women is sharp but the voice of men is harsh? There are two membranes in our vocal, which is known as vocal cord. By the vibration of vocal cord, we can produce sound. And the vocal cord become thick for men when they aged. But the vocal cord of women remains same. That means the sound produced by the men, that means the frequency of sound which is produced by the man is less than the frequency of sound produced by the women. That's why the voice of women is sharp and the voice of men is harsh. Our next question is, why echo cannot be heard in the reading room? To hear echo, there are two conditions. Number 1 is minimum time. Number 1, time. So, to hear echo, minimum time required is 0.1 second. Because you know that the persistence period of sound is 0.1 second. If any sound created in between 0.1 second, we cannot hear that sound. And second condition is minimum distance. From the formula of echo, you know that twice d equals to Vt. That means d equals to Vt by 2. And you know that the velocity of sound at 0 degree Celsius temperature in air is 330. And to hear echo, minimum time required is 0.1 second. After calculating it, we get 16.5 meter. That means minimum distance required to echo is 16.5 meter. But our reading room is not as larger as the minimum distance required to hear echo. That's why we cannot hear echo in the reading room. Question number 5. How does bat fly? Bat flies using echo. They produced ultrasonic sound, and if the sound abstracts from any object, they can easily estimate the distance between the obstacle and them so that they can fly. If they find that there is no obstacle, that means there is no reflected sound, so they can assume that there is an open space. They can fly easily. But we cannot hear the sound which is produced by the bat, because they produce the sound of 100 kilohertz, and you know that the audibility range of a man is between 20 to 20,000 hertz, so that we cannot hear the sound which produced by the bat. Our last question is, intensity of sound 25 watt per meter square means 25 joule of sound energy is passing through a 1 meter square area in 1 second. That is 25 watt per meter square. Here's a creative question. You can see that they are given 3 points M, T and R. The distance between M and T is 60 meter, and the information is air temperature 30 degrees Celsius. And they also say that an echo is heard after 0.5 seconds at M. Our question number C is, find out the distance between the position M and reflector R. That means we have to find the distance between M and R. So firstly we write down the given informations. Here you can see that the temperature is 30 degrees Celsius. That means temperature theta equals to 30 degrees Celsius, and the time is 0.5 second. Time T equals to 0.5 second. We have to identify the distance. That is distance D equals to what? Before identifying the distance, we have to calculate the velocity of sound in air, because they just gave the temperature. We know that V equals to 330 plus theta into 0.6. Here's the value of theta is 30 degree. That means 30 into 0.6. After calculating it, we get 348 meter per second. Now we have to calculate the distance between M and R. Here you can see that echo produced. That means we know that the formula for echo is twice D equals to Vt. So D equals to Vt by 2. Here's the value of V is 348 and time 0.5 divided by 2. After calculating it, we'll get 87 meter. This is the answer of question C. Now question number D. If sound is produced at position T, will echo be heard? That means in this position, if sound is produced, if will be able to hear the echo or not. Firstly, we have to identify the distance between T and R. So here from C we get distance of MR is 87 meter, and you can see that the distance of MT is given here. So the distance of MT is 60 meter. So we can write down that the distance of RT or TR is equals to, if we subtract the MR from MT, then we can easily find out the distance of TR. That is MR minus MT, that is 87 minus 60, which is 27 meter. Now we have to calculate the time. So we know that twice D equals to Vt. That means T equals to twice D divided by V. Here 2, distance is 27, and velocity of sound, from C we get that velocity of sound is 348. After calculating it, we will get 0.155 second. So here you can see that the time is 0.155 second, and you know that to hear echo minimum time required 0.1 second, which is, so you can say that the 0.155 is greater than 0.1 second. That means at point T we can hear echo. Echo will be heard. Your today's homework is, you will solve this creative question by your own and submit it to your respective subject teachers.